everybody, it's Dale from Dale's Workshop. Getting ready to do a 2-haul for you. It's a Jacktown 2-haul. I did a little shopping while I was there, and also received some gifts from some guys that were there. I hope we can keep the video down, but I do want to show everything in this one video. So got my CC scrap cup full of coffee, and I think we're ready to go. So let's get started. I wanted to show you this old Makita saw. I picked this up recently off of Marketplace. It's an old Makita 10-inch, and it works. I wanted one that I could move around outside light, you know, it's kind of light, but this thing's got a cast iron base on it, and it's heavy as crap. And it froze up. I got to do a lot of work on it, but that'll be for another day. Let's get on with that 2-haul. First up is this Master Hand. I'm not familiar with that brand, but this is a pretty hefty toolbox. It's really heavy. It's sturdy. It's in excellent condition. And check it out in here. It's all nice and clean. It's got like, what, 3 drawers here? Yeah, we're gonna enjoy this. All I need to do is just clean it up and start using it. Next up, we got this sign, arrow. I thought this would just be cool to hang up in the shop. It's battery operated. I think that'll be okay. And so this will be a project in the future. Clean it up, put it back into working condition again. I think the man wanted like $15. I offered him 10. He said no. Started to walk away. Said, yeah, 10 will be fine. This is the other toolbox I picked up. I got this toolbox and the other toolbox for $25. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. So I took him up on it. Now the tools that are in here are what I found at Jacktown. I just put them all in here, so keep up with them. But this little box is in really nice shape. A little rust here and there, but it'll clean up good. Well, first up, picked up this pair of Klein alignment pliers. The reason I like these were the handles. I had another pair almost similar to this that in the back there that didn't have it's got something on it, but I can't make out what it is on my other pair, but they got the exact same handles. So I thought it might make a nice pair, so I picked these up. I believe someone told me this little emblem here was a Bonnie, so I picked that up. And this one, I'll show you in a minute. Brian Jolly gave me a whole bunch of them. This is a little Dunlap, and I found this extra one. Now I got a bunch of Dunlap. This is that little kit that Brian Jolly gave me, and thank you so much, Brian. And it's kind of cool. I mean, there's some information on it. It's got this little, this little combination thing. It's called midget combination wrenches, and they're all Dunlap. I thought that was really cool. Plus, it also got a bunch of other little Dunlap wrenches here that came with it, and that was just really nice. Thank you, Brian. I do appreciate that. Mr. CC Scrap gave me this. It's a flap wheel. I'm going to enjoy using this. I've got a few of them, but this one seems kind of special. It's lightweight. Let's see, I don't know what grade it is right offhand, but and they also gave me a couple stickers. These are bigger than the ones I'd already had. Thanks, CC. I do appreciate it. Mr. Bigfoot, James at Bigfoot's Cave, he gave me this. I haven't opened it yet. Some of the other guys they got one open. It's a plumb. They're plumb. There's 6 I think it's 5/16 sockets in here. New old sock. That's cool. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. On the way up, of course, if you watch my other video, you know that I went up with David from West Highland Shop, and I rode with him up there, and we stopped at a few places on the way up. A couple of what do you call them? Antique malls. And one of them I picked this up. This is a PEX toe. Yeah, you can see it right there. This thing is solid, nothing but steel. This thing was only like $6, so I could not pass that up. You'll probably see it in the video eventually. This little guy, I don't have a name for it. It's made in USA. You can see there, made in USA, but it's really, the size is why I picked it up. But I thought it would make a nice project. Very cool little piece. I didn't have any her brand, so I found this thing out. I didn't pay hardly anything for the stuff that I picked up at Jacktown. But this one just spoke to me, if you know what I mean. Take me home is what it said. These are a pair of Crowder side cutters. Thought they'd be kind of cool. On the way up, this was I picked this one up at the first antique mall that we stopped at. This is a Ford wrench. I kind of decided I may start collecting these, so on this trip I did pick up quite a few Ford wrenches. I think this is another Ford, yeah. So it'll go along with that collection there. Here's another Ford, and another. I got an idea for these, and I'll show them to you eventually. This is another Ford, a wrench. Says Ford on there somewhere. I think that's it right there. This is, not sure what this is. It's Ford. And this one, this is a Bonnie. I just had to pick this up. There's a friend of mine collects these. I may send this out to him. This is a Buffalo Barlow. It's a 7/8, 13/16 double box in. I got several of these. These are Williams, and I didn't pick all these up at the same place. They're all Williams Super Wrench. So just thought they were kind of cool. I've had some of these before, and I liked them, so just picked them up again. This one is a McCraig, a Keg, K-A-G, McCaig. The guy that collects that Bonnie also, I think, collects those. Let's see, another Ford wrench. These are Utica. This is an old Williams. I don't know if you can see it there or not, but it's a nice old one, heavy duty, solid. This one is a Dunlap. I got roped into collecting Dunlap some time ago, so here we go. Now we're adding to the pile. Picked up this little dollar pile of screwdrivers. This one is a Ace Hardware. Nice. This one is nothing. No name. This one is from Canada. It's a Fuller from Canada. And I collect from time to time other countries' tools just for the heck of it. This is a Master Mechanic. This little saw, I kind of liked it. It's an all-way saw. And I pick these up when I find them. They're just kind of cool. This little wrench is from West Germany. That's really the reason I picked it up. It's not that I collect them or anything, but it's from another country, and I just kind of like getting tools from other countries. Don't have a clue what kind of hammer this is. If you do, you can leave it in the comments. But I liked it because it's small, and sometimes you just need a small hammer. Don't know what this one is. I thought there was a name under there, but I tried to find it, but I couldn't. It's a little 1/4-inch drive ratchet. Works okay, I guess. Probably could need some cleanup. Just an additional little find. I like this file. I like the shape of it. I don't know what the file is called, but I think it'll have a use. So I grabbed that. Here's another Ford. This one is the Fulton, made in USA. This one is another Fulton. And this is another Fulton. Forgot I got those. Picked up these two Stanley. Both of these, this is a Stanley wood chisel. And this is a Stanley Handyman wood chisel. I collect Handyman. Unfortunately, this was the only one I found at Jacktown. This is a Stanley Yankee. No, it didn't have any bits with it, but I thought it was in pretty decent shape, so I decided to latch on to it. Brought it home. There's another Dunlap double box in. Does need a little bit of care. Okay, there's no name on this, but I recognize these lines here on the handle from somewhere, and I have to try to figure out where that is. But this is steel, brass, and wood. Now this is one of 357 Magdad's favorite combinations. Maybe I should have given this to him, but I'll try to do something with it. It's got a crack in it right here. Doesn't need to have a name. It's just a cool screwdriver. Well, this is my first Eagle oil can. I don't remember how much I paid for it. Not much, but it's kind of nice. I'm going to clean it up, maybe paint it. I don't know. It's just a cool one. And I got this little one. There's no name on this one, but it just seemed to be one of those that wanted to come home with me. So I thought, okay, come on. This was, I think, probably my coolest find. Now, looking at it, you may or may not know what it is. It's a candle snuffer, candle snuffer. Snuffs out the flame, but at the same time, it trims the wick. So that's what this is. That's what it is. I did a little research on it. I found one on eBay, and it was saying that this thing goes back to the 1700s. And so I know it's old, but I don't know how old. 1700s may be a far stretch, but then again, it may be spot on. But it is such a cool little piece. And I don't know exactly how I want to handle this. Maybe just leave it like it is, because it is so old. Or maybe try to clean it up and make it look nice. You can leave your comments down in the comments what you think ought to be done with it. All right, this is everything I got at Jacktown, except for the other two boxes that someone gave me. And so let me get them kind of sorted, and I'll be right back. Now this little toolbox was given to me by David from West Highland Shop. And just before we set out on the trip to Jacktown, inside it here there's quite a few little goodies. So let me set this box aside here, and we'll see what all David gave me. Okay, we'll start off with the little tray that this is a Stanley screwdriver, which I do collect Stanley. This is another Stanley. This is another Stanley. This is a very large one. Heavy duty Stanley. I don't think I have any of this type. The orange and black handles. It's another Stanley. I might, at this time, I may have a complete set of that color. There's another. This is a Craftsman. Same color. This is a Stanley 100 plus, which I do have quite a few of those, and I'm trying to to get a set. This is a Torx from Ace Hardware. It's another Stanley 100 plus, a little stubby. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. I believe it says Crescent. I think it's Crescent. Very nice little pair of pliers. Clean up nice. This is one of the little handyman screwdrivers. Not screwdrivers, a little handyman wrench. These are some, this is a JCPenney socket. I think these are Pencraft sockets. JCPenney. And this one's Pencraft. Two JCPenney's and a Pencraft. And this one may have been modified just a little bit. Looks like that top may have been sheared off. And in here we have a Stanley 110-099. That'll look nice, cleaned up. I got a set of chrome vanadium Stanley wrenches. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Hooked me up with some Stanley. These are nice. I won't need a whole lot to be done to these. Here's another Dunlap wrench. Old school. Stanley 100 plus. This is a Torx. These are one of my favorites. Old wood handle. See, that's a Stanley. Can't tell what number it is, but it's an old Stanley. Very nice. I've got several of these. A Stanley smoke handle. Smoke colored smoke handle. Another Stanley. David, you hooked me up with some Stanley, boy. Thank you. Another Stanley with a smoke handle. Now this is a big old Stanley Phillips head, 100 plus. That thing is nice. Look at that. Thing's heavy. A couple of small Stanley screwdrivers. I'm not sure what that one says. This one's just Stanley. That one says Stanley, so that's nice. Here's another 100 plus stubby. Here's another Stanley. Almost got a set of these, I believe. Pretty close. These are C-R-O-N-K, Kronk. I think is how you would spell that or pronounce that, Kronk. I don't think I have any of these. I'll have to do some research on that one, find out a little bit about it. And here's a Stanley adjustable wrench. 8-inch. Cool. And got a couple of pair of scissors. Now I like these old scissors. These things are fun to work on. This one is a Firestone. It says Firestone. Very cool. This one, I don't know, I can't read it. Hang on. And these are WISS, W-I-S-S. These will be fun when I start cleaning them up. Well, that's it for that one. I got one more. And so let me get this one cleaned up and I'll get the other one out. Okay, this next box is from George at You Want to Watch. Now George has been looking for Pencraft for me for quite a while now, and he's found quite a bit. Way more than I can find here in Georgia. But this whole thing is the pry bar, not the pry bar, the extensions, everything in here is all Pencraft. How cool is that, eh? And if one wasn't enough, he got me another one. This one here, some of the sockets have come out of it, but this is all Pencraft also. Deep well. And of course he's going to get me some Dunlap. This is a Dunlap marker, which I did not have one of. I had some Stanleys like this, but no Dunlap. Thank you, George. And I think pretty soon now I'll have another complete set of Dunlap screwdrivers. This color, yellow and red. Very cool. This is a Handyman, Stanley Handyman. Another one that I've been collecting. It's another Dunlap. And this, also a Dunlap. This is a Pencraft. Now, I do have a few of the Pencraft's ratchets now. Very cool. Another Pencraft extension. This is a Lufkin ruler. Cool. Looks, it's in great shape too. Look at that. Just a little bit of cleaning, get some of that outside dirt off. These things will look like brand new. But I really do like this hammer. This hammer is a Stanley Handyman. Now it looks great already. But look at this handle. Look at the grain. It is going to look very nice, cleaned up. George, I can't thank you enough, buddy. Oh, this is another thing I picked up while I was in Jacktown, was a Pennsylvania sign, car tag. Just to kind of, I was going to put it up in my shop, and just because I'd been to Jacktown, and that this just kind of remind me of that. But guys, that's it. Now, when I bought the 2 boxes, I didn't want to have to carry them out, so the vendor that I got the boxes from also had these carts, so I decided to buy a cart and haul my stuff out there in, and as it turned out, I hauled mine and some of the other guys' stuff too, so it worked out great. Well, guys, I had such a good time at Jacktown. It was good to be around, the YouTube community, and it's just so fantastic to meet a lot of you guys that I've never met before, and maybe have talked to you or commented on your videos, or you've commented on mine, and it was just great to be there and to meet all of you. George, I thank you for all the tools you gave me, and David, you need to, if you haven't checked out George's YouTube channel, it's George at You Want to Watch, and David is West Highland Shop. Now, if you want to see some more of Jacktown and some of their finds, you can go check out their videos, because they've got some excellent videos of Jacktown and the hauls that they got. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.